Now is the time to check over your Medicare supplement. It could even save you money. David and Margaret Douthat from Douthat Insurance of Kingsport are both here with some insight on open enrollment. Thank you so much, both of you, for coming in. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, so it is open enrollment time, and you all deal with not necessarily insurance or anything like that, but more of the Medicare supplement, right?
Yes, we deal with Medicare Advantage plans, Medicare Supplement plans, and the Medicare Part D plans.
Okay, and so tell me a little bit about what this time means for people right now.
Right now is the time that they have the opportunity to be able to change what plan they're on. So if they're on an Advantage plan, they can change to another Advantage plan, or they can look to go into a supplement with a Part D plan. Or if they're on a supplement, they can look to go to the Advantage plan. So it is their time until December 7th to be able to make those changes.
Right, and it's really important for people to come talk to people like you, because that can really save them some money right now, right?
Yes, a lot of times just the confusion about, you know, what they have and is it working, are they with the right company, are they really getting the best coverage for the doctors that they're using, or again the medication that they're using. Or sometimes people simply have just original Medicare fee-for-service and they don't realize that there's something else out there that can help them with the coverage that they need.
Right, and so this is the time right now for people to make those changes, but it doesn't last forever, right?
Exactly.
So it's kind of on a time crunch.
So we're in full force right now. It started October the 15th. And the date will end on December the 7th for those that are already enrolled. So people that maybe are turning 65 or coming off of an employer plan, that's not affecting them. But if they're already enrolled in Medicare and needing to look at their opportunities, yes, this is the time, October 15th through December the 7th.
Okay. So
and that goes for, you know, when you sign up right now, that's for next year. So starting January 1st. So. And that's the plan they'd be on all of next year.
Right, right. And so there really is a difference between those medical advantage plans and the supplement plans, right, David?
There is. With the advantage plans, the companies are actually contracted with Medicare. But with the supplement plan, they're separate. So you'd still use your Medicare, and then you'd use a supplemental plan from some of the same companies, but other ones too, to go with your Medicare. But they're totally different things. And a lot of times people will have an advantage plan, they'll call it a supplement and vice versa. But there are two different plans, and we can go through all those different options and give people that.
And that's why it's so important for people to talk to educated professionals like yourself, because this can be very confusing and daunting for people, especially when they're trying to figure out what's right for them and for their family.
Yes. When they come in, you know, we really try to make sure they understand first what is Medicare, what does it cover, how does it work, and then we go through the steps of exactly what is a supplement, what is Medicare Advantage, how does Part D work. You know, we're always you know, trying to make sure. There's so many people that have Part D and didn't know it, or they don't really understand all the nuances of what Part D actually is doing or not doing for them. And so, yes, we really do try hard to take care of that. And then we take care of you throughout the year, you know, with questions that come up. Maybe a company didn't do something exactly the way they were expecting. And we know that we don't, you know, even ourselves with our policy, we don't always remember everything that's in the policy, and that's going to happen for those individuals. So that's why we're there, to take care of you even after you enroll.
Right, and so this is the time though, and that's what's so great, is you guys can really educate people who come through your door, who are asking all these questions, and you treat them like family now and then throughout the rest of the year when they do have questions when they arise.
Correct. And so that's what we're asking, is just give us a call so that we can spend that time with you. You know, there are some questions obviously that can just be answered over the phone, but most of the time, you know, we want you to call us, make us an appointment to come into the office, sit down with us, and we'll go over those things and make sure that you do understand. There's some things we need to know. You know, medications sometimes help us to be able to help them choose which plan's best, doctors and those type of things, but sometimes we just need to know what you're looking for too.
Right, and you guys can definitely help with that. And now is the time though, until December 7th, so people can give you a call. Your office is in Kingsport. It's a Douthat Insurance of Kingsport, 220 Broad Street. Their number is right there on your screen, 765-9084. Or you can visit their website right on the screen. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.